Hello everybody, I'm glad you're here today. Today is April 3rd, 2024, and in this video we're going to talk about very serious things that are happening not only 5 miles away from where I am sitting right now, having to do with the avian flu, the bird flu. All right, we're going to talk about that in just a second. But we're going to talk about what's happening in this world and how we as believers in Jesus Christ are meant to respond to it. All right, so I want to bring you a dream that actually my mother had, 80 years old, went over there for coffee the other day. She's sitting right next, she's just there right next door to me. And I went over there and she said, I had a dream. Usually it's my dad. Occasionally my mother gets dreams. This dream is one, it's not long, but it's one that I believe I'm meant to bring to you. I have not made a video in several days, y'all, because what I've been doing is sitting back and just stopping for a little bit, like shut your mouth and listen, all right? And here is what I'm hearing from the Lord. I believe it is from the Lord. You need to decide and filter through the Holy Spirit and discern for yourself what I'm about to say. But here is what I'm hearing. We are at the beginnings of what the Lord has been warning us of. The warnings have begun. That is what I am hearing in the Lord right now. Now, I can go and read in my journal and tell you exactly what day I did. I heard that on. I'm not going to do that right now because we're going to have to talk about some other things. Suffice to say, and I think many of us are sensing this already. Am I right? Y'all tell me in the comment section. The only way, or I say it's the only way, it's probably not the only way, but one of the ways that will help us through this time period in the world's history is to communicate with each other as best we can. So I invite you to please use the comment section as your whiteboard to broadcast into the atmosphere what the Lord is telling you, what you need us to pray about, what you're sensing, what you know in like the natural. Here's the thing, all right? We're just going to go to the last 48 hours, all right? I have made several videos, but I've deleted them because I'm like, nope, that's not meant to go out. That's not meant to go out. I make one and then I think, no, you just need to sit tight for just a little bit. All right? So that's what I've been doing. And as of today, my mind has been blown because what was not on my radar is now on my radar and affecting me absolutely personally. 5 miles up the road from me, y'all. They're killing over, 1.7 million chickens in my county because a bird flu was discovered there. Yeah, we've got the chicken factory. We call it the chicken factory. I call it chicken factory. They built it several years ago. 1 year it burnt down. We put that fire out, and then they rebuilt, and they got a crap ton of chickens there. So they apparently they tested positive for avian flu. And now they're culling this flock. And I don't know if they're killing all of them, but the plant's closed today. Do you know how many people that's affecting their jobs? I mean, they don't have a job today. I don't know when they're going to have a job again. That's my county. Those are my neighbors. I did not think this was going to happen here. I don't even know the person that tested positive for avian flu that got it from a dairy cow, or I don't know if it was a meat cow or a dairy cow. Y'all, I'm not researching all of these and going down those rabbit holes too far. That's what y'all are for. Y'all tell me what your research is, because I'm just bringing you the umbrella. You bring me the details. So this person is from Texas, has tested positive for avian flu. It's the first, if not, I don't know if it's the first or one of the first few proofs that there could be a cross-contamination from animal to human. This person apparently isn't extremely sick, is not what I'm getting. He's isolated. I'm wondering if it's someone in my county now. I'm like, did you get it from one of the cows here where I live? I don't know where this person is. If you know where that person is, let me know. If you know who that person is, like y'all, I would not have thought I may know that person. I'm going to be asking some questions today around town. You ain't wolfing. Here I go. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to be texting some people. What is going on at your dairy? I have theories. Okay, the Lord's telling me not to go down this rabbit hole right now. So I have some theories. All right, I do. And I know you do too. Because y'all are smart people. And I'm not sure what is going to happen in the near future, but I've got a lot of work to do today based on this information. And it's not prepping work. It's other kinds of work that I did not think I was going to be doing today. I'm glad the weather's going to be good, although the wind may be blowing, but that's okay. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to go down there I'm not going to go down that any further. Okay? Now, let's talk about what I'm just going to call this a red alert video, okay? Because my life is a red alert. I don't know if the world is, but my life is. Based on what I woke up to this morning. Next thing, the huge earthquake in Taiwan. Y'all, that's horrible. That's horrible. That's a massive quake. I haven't read a lot about that yet. I don't know how many people are missing or how many people are dead. It's tragic. Tragic. The bridge falling. Just think about the last week, y'all. Just the last week. The bridge being hit by that cargo ship, like just collapsing like toothpicks. And like, I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. But I'm just like, really? Just throw it on the pile. Throw it on the pile. I don't know. It may be nothing. It may have been an accident is what I mean. I am suspicious of it based on the very person who I am. I don't easily just lap up like a dog what anybody tells me. Like, oh yeah, you're right. Oh, well, if the media said this, well, if the Wall Street Journal said this, well, if Fox News said that, I'm like, no, I do not believe all of that stuff. If you do, you're probably happier or more. I don't know what you are. You're probably not moving as fast as I am today. I don't know. But anyway, I don't mean to anybody who watches those things. I'm sure they're wonderful people. And I know they're wonderful. I know that I've got people in my life who do. So I'm not down on them, but I don't believe that. I just don't believe what they broadcast all the time. And then you have the Middle East is not de-escalating. As of 2 days ago, this massive attack. And I'm not going to go into all the words that could get me in trouble on this platform. So I have to be very careful with the words I choose to speak. And so I will just say, it is clear to everybody who's paying attention that that situation in the Middle East is not de-escalating. It is escalating. And it may also affect us in my nation directly. It might. At this point in the game, man, nothing's off the table for me. I'm just like, yeah, I believe that can happen. Will it be true what they're telling me it is? That's what I'm going to filter through the discernment the good Lord gives me. I am concerned. I am concerned about the cattle in my county. And I'm concerned about, will the next step be to cull the herd? That's my concern today. As well as others. I have more that are even on top of that have to do with what's in my backyard. But anyway, those are the things that are that have happened in the world. And you know, I keep hearing things every day. I hear more curious things about what our government is telling us to do next Monday during the eclipse. Like, you know, I mean, y'all have heard it, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse here, but I'm just saying, like, and it's not the eclipse I'm worried about. I'm not scared of it. I don't think it's anything. But why? I just think some of the things you're telling me, I just find difficult to believe is just because of traffic. Maybe it is. And I'm all for being better safe than sorry. I believe that. And maybe that's what they're doing. But for Niagara Falls to, they have declared a state of emergency. Well, okay. I don't know. I'm like, okay, maybe it's going to be really bad traffic. So let's call in the National Guard, the state National Guard, to direct all this traffic that we're going to have. We're going to have just all these people. And I think we will have people. Yeah, I starting on, what are y'all doing to prepare for that? Nothing or something? I'm planning to stay home just because I think that's probably a good idea, not to get out that day. I'm not sure that I won't be seeing traffic probably pick up probably this weekend. I'm going to go out on the highway and just look and see. Now, I mean, not drive along the highway, but just go look. Like I go make a U-turn, go look at the highway and U-turn, come back home. I can do that. So I wonder if that will pick up, because Sunday traffic where we live is like nil. Ain't nobody out. So I will know the difference. So that's another thing. Another thing happening, and y'all, you have sent me information on CERN, CERN. Y'all, that's above my pay grade. That's above my, I'm like, you science geeks out there that can understand that? I'm like, that's incredible what they're doing. Like, colliding two atoms at the speed of light is my understanding. During the eclipse, I'm like, of all days, really? Could you not have choose April 9th? I don't know. But anyway, that is another thing. I just don't know. I don't know about things like that, but I find it odd. I find that odd. Now, I will also say the state of Texas is putting out alerts about all our solar panels that are renewable energy in ERCOT. Let me tell you something. In a unique opportunity, we have and are wind farm developers, big, massive wind farm developers in our family. We've gone down that road. We are partners with people in Denmark. So we're familiar with Maersk, which is the shipping company. And in fact, we've been in conversations with Maersk about renewable energy. And y'all, I know this weird that somebody from my little bitty Podunkville would even have this opportunity, but we do, and we are, and that's what we're, and even solar energy and solar farms, we have our finger in that pie too. I will assure you, there is not enough solar energy in the ERCOT grid to be affected by the eclipse. I assure you of that. That's not true. So I don't know why they're touting it, but they are. So whatever they got to do, they're doing. All right. So that's that. What have you heard? What I would like to hear what you are hearing, because I don't know, and I've heard some things that I don't understand and I'm convoluted about, and some of you know this like from personal experience. The truckers, I'm asking you this, are the truckers being told to do something different on April 8th? Those of you in trucking, or that have children in trucking, or who, have a network of friends, let me know on that, because I'm curious about that. I've heard that, but I don't understand. Like, what are they saying? I don't get it. I just don't get it. So y'all going to have to explain that to me if that's part of it. Here's what I get. There's over 1.5 million chickens being killed right up the road from me. That's what I'm getting today. And I'm like, oh no. So that's, look, my town, y'all, is filled with about, I would safe to say probably 50% of illegal immigrants. And they're my neighbors, all right? They just want to earn a living for their family. Okay, And it's really not my business what they do. It's when the word illegal is used, that's an umbrella across the term. Like, there's a lot of illegalities going on in those families. I just kind of keep my head down and just roll with whatever comes in my path. I don't seek out what's going on with everybody else and try to be a, you know, like, do what you got to do. And then if we cross paths, man, I'll just try to be Jesus to you. That's all I can figure it out. But the closing of this plant, of the chicken factory, is going to be hard on our economy here in our county. It's going to be hard on some people. I don't know if they'll be displaced or fired, or I don't know. And man, oh man, if they do it with the cows, y'all, that's going to gut us. All right, that'll be a big blow. All right, let me tell you my mom's dream that she had on April 1st, 2024. Okay, so just a few days ago. She dreamt, and I wrote it down. I don't even need to read it because I can tell it to you, because it's not all that full of detail. My mom's 80. She's in her right mind. So is my dad. They're wonderful people. We're still having fun together. But my mom said, I went over there drinking coffee, check on them always. And my mom said, Gina, I had a dream. And I went, oh, really, Mother? What'd you dream about? Now, a lot of times she'll say, well, I had a dream about my sister, or I had a dream about my, just that art. And she'll say, it wasn't a prophetic dream. It was just a dream. But this one, she said, I think this one, I had a dream. And I went, well, do you think it's prophetic? She said, maybe. I said, what was it? She said, I dreamt that the earth fell off its axis and was hurtling through space at warp speed, and people all around on the earth were screaming in panic and pandemonium. She said, but I wasn't afraid. I wasn't scared at all. She said, I just thought about Mike's Bible class, who's my husband Mike. She said, I thought about his Bible class that he taught on Revelation. And that no matter what Revelation is exactly and how it's interpreted perfectly or imperfectly, the overall meaning of Revelation is that God's children are victorious and the King is coming back. And she said, I just held on to that as I was going through, just flying through outer space, as the earth was just out of control, shaking. It was shaking, she said. And she said, I just wasn't scared. I just thought, God's got this. God's in control. I am victorious. I am a child of God. And that was it. But she said the people all around her were freaking out. I think that's a dream we need to pay attention to, y'all. Literal, figuratively, I don't know. But I wrote it down. It's in my journal. And I'm getting to the point, y'all, on this channel. I'm just going to shoot straight with you right now. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start being much more deliberate about the videos I make. I think it's time to go into the war room. And I'm not sure that this place right here I'm sitting in isn't one of the war rooms. In other words, y'all, it's real important to get serious about our faith in Jesus right now. I had a friend call me and wanted me to help her with putting together some fun activities for the women at her church to do this summer. I should not laugh. Okay, I don't mean to laugh. Please. I don't even know why I'm laughing right now. But maybe so I won't cry. I don't know. I laugh so that I won't cry. I'm not called to do that. Okay, now she may be, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But I feel and believe that what the Lord is showing me is it's not playtime. It's not playtime for people who are already believers. All right, look, I don't need to be your social calendar or your entertainment director. You need to get down on your knees and you need to be praying. You need to be in the Word. You need to be telling people the Lord loves you and the Lord saves. He is the hope, because we're living in a hopeless world. All right, that's where I'm at right now. I'm not into let's plan a party for the ladies at church. All right, I never was part of that gig very much anyway. But I'm just saying, it's war room time. It's time to understand the strategies of the enemy and the victory of God and the power of our Lord Jesus Christ and the Spirit's voice within us. That's where we're at. And if you need to be entertained, well then I might as well give you a pacifier and a bottle of milk, because you're just a little bitty baby. All right, now that's okay. We can help babies grow up. That's true. But I'm just like, no, y'all, we need to be praying. All right, that's how I feel. And that's how I feel the Lord's showing me. Like, I've warned you enough. There's no more warnings. You're there. You're there. You're in the warning. All these things I've been telling you over the last 4 years, you're there. You're living it now. That's what I feel like the Lord is sharing with me. And so this channel is about to become very deliberate in the videos I make. And I'm not going to make as many videos, probably. I might, I don't know. However the Lord leads, I'll get on here. Otherwise, I won't get on here. And I'll probably just post something in the community playlist thing, in the community section of the channel, where, y'all, prayer request, encouragement, Bible verses, we can communicate in that way too. But the videos are about to be like, I'm only going to get on here when the Lord said, do it now. That's kind of where I'm at least for this season. I don't know how long. It may just last a few weeks. I don't know, but we're in the middle of a shockwave. The shockwave is coming. It's here. We've been in a lull. We're not anymore. That's how I feel. Y'all, I'm going to leave that with you. Stay safe, America. Get close to Jesus. This is Gina Lima Charlie. I'm out.